Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Patty the Dazzling Diva. I'm a part-time reseller on sites such as Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. And what I have for you today are my sales on the platforms from October the 19th through the 25th. They're a little better than they were last week. So hopefully this week, even though today was a little bit slow, hopefully this week will be even better and it'll continue throughout Q4. So we'll go ahead and get started. You can't tell by Mercari, but it is a better week. Mercari did not do better this week. I just had this one sale with this Winnie the Pooh tapestry pillow. And it sold for $10. I feel like I showed this last week, but I shouldn't have showed it last week because it didn't sell till the 19th. But anyways, it did sell for $10 on the 19th. Then on to our Poshmark sales. These Sorel Roaming Easy Slide sandals. I got these at a church thrift. They were a smaller size. I was a little bit worried about them. They were size 5, but everything was 50% off. So I figured it's a good brand and it couldn't hurt to pick them up. They did sell for the $28, and these sold for the full asking price because they had what is called a hot deal on it. And I did a video yesterday detailing what the new hot deal feature is on Poshmark. So if you do not know what that is, you can click down in the description box below and it'll go over what this new feature is, but I'm really liking it. And the day that I saw that feature, they sold the afternoon. So I don't know how long the feature had been on there, but at any rate, these did sell for $28. Then we have this Fireball Whiskey crop sleeveless t-shirt. I got this from the bins. I just picked it up. I just thought it was cute and unique. And at the bins, my bins are not a lot. It's like $1.40, I think, per pound. So this costs less than little to nothing. So when someone sent me an offer for $10, I did accept. Of course, on Poshmark, anything $15 and below, the fee is $2.95, but it's still a good sale. Just stick it in a poly mailer. These are some nice boots. They have this worn look to them. They're Clarks. I do like selling Clarks. They seem to sell pretty well for me. And these did sell for an offer of $30. I do have where I have a program that 5 minutes after they like an item, they send out a percentage off. It's usually 20%, or sometimes I do a lesser percent with discounted shipping. I have stopped picking these shorts up because I got this at a regular Goodwill, so I probably paid like $5 for it. If I saw them at bins or something, I saw a bunch of them, I would get them and lock them together, but individually, they just don't sell well for me. So when somebody sent me an offer for $10, especially since we're in winter time, I went ahead and accepted. This is Susan Graver. Usually Susan Graver I get in the plus size, but these were a nice pair of comfortable pants. Nice pattern on there. I knew that someone would like these. So at the bins, they are a little heavy, so they probably still cost with less than $2 though. But they sold for an offer of $15. Someone sent me an offer and I did accept. This Madewell jumpsuit, I got this in I was surprised to get this in a Goodwill blue box clothing box. And I hope they start doing those more again. But this was in there and it's gotten a lot of attention. I've been sending out offers, and finally someone sent me an offer for $25, and sales were slow that day, so I did go ahead and accept it. Plus it's been listed for a while. These little 10 signs, I used to love to pick these up. We had an Amazon return store where every day what was in the store was different prices. It started out at $15, and usually that's when all the good stuff went because it was the new with tag things, but they also had items like this. And I would go on the days where it was 50 cents, like on Wednesdays it was 50 cents, and I'll pick up a lot of these because they're easy to store, and they do sell. So they're not very fast sellers, but they do sell, and they don't take a lot to store them. So this is a pretty neat 24-hour circadian clock. Had the weather look to it. I like that. And it was a bundle. They bundled this with this. I really like this inspirational sign. I was tempted to keep this one, but it's sold in a bundle of $22. So each one, I'm going to say each one was $11. Pay 50 cents. So still pretty good profit. The way that I ship this is that I finally got my delivery of the Ground Advantage packaging that I can use on Poshmark. And they have one that is equivalent to the size of what the Priority Mail shoe boxes were. And so all I did was I just shipped these in that box flat. And it was a perfect size to ship this out. So free shipping supplies, gotta love that. I need to go ahead and try to order, because I didn't go overboard. I only got like one of each, whereas some people got like hundreds. So I definitely need to go and see if I'm able to order some more, because I am going to run out. I came across this at a church thrift, and it was just a bunch of samples. And when I looked them up, I saw that they do sell. Now I've had it for a little bit, less than a year though, but not a bad. I just stuck them all in like a one of those shoebox size clear bins, and I stuck them on the shelf. And this one little sample sold for $23.74. So I guess interior design students use them, maybe, or I don't know. I would love to know what they're used for. But these are some really nice Cole Haan wedge sandals, thong sandals. They are in really, really good condition. And so those did sell for $27.54. And at this time, I did have a 12% coupon off. So they did use a 12% coupon to purchase this. I really like these shoes. I've been signed up for Depop. I haven't listed anything yet. And when I saw these, I thought that these would be perfect to list over there, but they sold on eBay before I could list them. And they did sell for $23.74. Then we have these Levi's 527 men's jeans, 34 by 34. Gently used condition, pretty good condition. They still have a nice wash on them. And they did sell on an offer that I sent out for $20. Next, I have been making lots because I don't want to sell individual toys if they don't sell for at least $10. So I put all these together, and they sold super fast. They sold within a day, and they did sell for $15.20. Because I get like these blind bags of toys. It'll just be a bag of little miniatures for $1. And if I see anything in there that catches my eye, I go ahead and buy it because it's only $1. This is an attempt at retail arbitrage. I actually came across these at a Dollar Tree. I try not to get sucked into buying stuff out of Dollar Tree because I'm in a small town, and if I have a Dollar Tree, everybody has a Dollar Tree. So you'll see something that you think is unique, but then you have to remember that you got 4 or 5 Dollar Trees within the perimeter, and they're probably spreading this inventory out. So, but these were nice. Someone sent me an offer for $6, and of course I only paid $1 for them, so I did go ahead and accept. Didn't make a lot of profit, but ready to move these out. I need to like lot the ones that I have left. I need to just lot them together. Same thing with these two. I got these in 2 different lots, so I went ahead and lotted these 2 together, and they did sell for $11.39. These shimmer and shine dolls, they do sell pretty well for me. They have these, and then they do have a cloth version too. I think it's still the shimmer and shine. I was tempted to keep this sign that says, "I know how to cook, I just don't," because I don't do a lot of cooking. I mean, I do cook, but I don't cook like my mom cooks. So, and I'm spoiled enough that she still does some cooking. So I go over there for a nice home cooked meal. But anyways, this did sell for $14.24. This right here, and it sold for $9.49, and the buyer wanted to use this for a costume, so they did pay for expedited shipping. I should message him and tell him to please send me a picture because I want to know what he's going to do with this shark. Like, what is this costume going to be? I'm sure it's going to be epic and it's going to be good. So I'm hoping that he does get it in time since he did pay the expedited shipping, but it did go UPS, so not priority mail, because I did message him and say, hey, priority mail no longer guarantees that it's going to be 2 to 3 days. So I put it on there just in case he wanted to chance it, but I also put like UPS and FedEx as well. So this did sell for the $9.49. Then we have this Google Lens. It was my friend on this item. I had no idea what this was. I was thinking it was from the Aliens movie or something. I didn't know what this was, but it is from X-Men, and it did sell for $9.49. And these last ones, starting after the socks, the last 3, 4 have been selling on my 5% off sale. I have a 5% off sale at all times, and so these did sell on just the 5% off sale because my coupon at that time had expired. And lastly, for eBay for this week is this. This is another item that has been getting a ton of attention on all platforms, especially eBay and for Poshmark, but no one seemed to want to purchase it. I don't know if it's because this right here, you can see that the headband is broken, so that may be a reason. But it's a pretty simple fix. I just didn't feel like, messing with it. But she did finally sell for $14.24. All right, so if you saw my what sold last week, this is a little bit better. I'm feeling a little bit better, and it's so funny, like the post office. I have a little small post office in my town that I go to, and she was like, busy weekend. I was like, yes, thank goodness, because I came in with all my packages, because for a while I hadn't been bringing in a lot of packages. So I was like, yes, finally, business has picked up a little bit. But how about you? Have you been doing well for Q4, slowing down, picking up? How's it going? What's your best platform that you sell on? And do you sell on Depop? I've been wondering, I've been wanting to go over there because I've been seeing people that have been selling on there, but I'm wondering if it's worth it to add yet another platform to my plate, especially since I want to get into whatnot. But anyways, if you like this content, make sure to give me a thumbs up. I'm trying to grow this channel. Let me know that you like these types of videos. Also, make sure you subscribe because I not only do these, I do tips and tricks like I talked about. I had one that dropped yesterday. Want to get into some thrift with me's and some other types of research videos and things like that. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope everyone has an amazing day.